Yeah, I am happy to greet you. It's the Master of YAHOSHUAH Elia who enters in your house right now. It's the teaching number 13 that we are going to follow, or the fifth, if I'm not mistaken, talking about declaration, or the sixth, because it's always about declaration. So obviously, yeah, again, greeting to you who are listening from home, following whether on the radio or TV or on the internet and so on and so forth. We are back to the moment which we can follow this word. And the title of the teaching is Russia is the chief of all the extraterrestrials. You humans, get ready for the disaster. Yeah, earlier previously, I mean, we have seen that Russia is the beast. So people, no one believe like uh, Russia is the most powerful, but because what you see with your eyes, it's America. However, I taught you don't look at what you can see with your eyes, but it's better to see with the invisible view, because that is where you can find the truth, not the visible one. It's really where it's invisible that leads, not the visible one. So let's see the words that the extraterrestrials has arrived. They are mentioned by Revelation chapter 6. So like the stars are like fig trees pouring down its fruits. So you see stars, even it is bigger, much bigger than sun. So if it pours down to your earth, it disappears. So is it really stars which pour down on earth? The answer is it's not the stars, but it's the extraterrestrials. So they are called stars. So let's see the words of God about that. According to the book of Revelation, we're going to read that first. So we're going to start from there. According to the book of Revelation, the stars are the extraterrestrials. Revelation chapter 9, which verse? Okay, we are going to read the verse 1 to begin. Verse 1 to 2, yeah. And we're gonna see where it ends up. Okay, from the verse 1. And at the sounding of the fifth angel, I saw a star falling from heaven to the earth. And there was given to him the key of the great deep. And he made the great deep open, and a smoke went up from it, like the smoke of a great oven. And the sun and the air were made dark because of the smoke. Verse 3. And from the smoke, locusts came out on the earth, and power was given them, like the power of scorpions, and so on and so forth. We're going to stop there. But here we can see that there is a star which falling from heaven to the earth. So obviously, when it falls down, someone has made it falling down, not just like that, and it falls to the earth. So the key of the great deep is given to this angel. So he went to the great deep. A great deep is a place where devils and Satan, which is already burning, also in the hell, because they were already put in that place in the great deep, where it's a place for those who are already made for the devils, that YAHVAH and YAHOSHUAH already cast down there. So this angel, who is called the star, it seems like star, he leads the beast in this deep. Okay, we are going to read which one? The verse 10. We're going to Read the verse 10 and 11. And they have pointed tails like scorpions. Yeah, so this is the beast which come out from the great deep. We're gonna get into that, but we're going just to see that it hits the earth. And in their tail is their power to give men wounds for 5 months. They have over them as king the angel over the great deep. So this angel becomes a king, and he leads the beast. And in his name in Hebrew is Abaddon, and in the Greek language Apollyon. So here the angel, it's obvious, he is called star, and star is according to the Holy Scripture, it's extraterrestrials because it's angel from the heaven falling from the heaven. So when we are talking about the stars, because we are talking about the stars, so where these stars go, so we're going to talk about this. The stars, according to the Holy Scripture of Jews, the Sefer Torah, whether before or later, there is extraterrestrials. There is good, there is bad, but extraterrestrials, it's all bad that you can see on the earth. But extraterrestrials are those who don't dwell on earth. They're not from the earth. They don't dwell on earth, but they're from above or from another place and come down to earth. So they're called extraterrestrials. So they're some people who don't dwell here, but they come here. So they're like guests here because they don't dwell on earth, but they're somewhere else and they're extraterrestrials. So extraterrestrial that we are going to talk here to is it's the fallen angels because it's the betrayed angel that it's mentioned here. That's why they're called Abaddon or Apollyon. In Hebrew, it's Abaddon. In Greek language, it's Apollyon. However, Abaddon and Apollyon, they are angels of devils. If you're reading a satanic book, you can see that they're among the higher rank of devils. So they are betrayed angels, fallen angels. So you can find them in a satanic book. So they are themes of Lune, the beast or the dragon, which works at the end of the day, the end of the day. So the stars are the extraterrestrial, the bad extraterrestrial, devils, the Satan, which are made appear like stars. So they are pouring down at the end time. So let's read in the Revelation chapter 6. Which verse? Let's look for it. Okay, verse 13. Revelation chapter 6, verse 13. And the stars of heaven were falling to the earth like green fruits from a tree before the force of a great wind. That's it. That means that the stars from the heaven were falling on to the earth. So it's like a wind forcing trees, like blowing trees, and its fruits is pouring down. So it is made appear like that, according to the Holy Scripture. So that is what happened here. When the wind shakes the tree, so the fruits of this tree, which tree is this? A fig tree. So it's like fig trees. So it's the same way that extraterrestrials are falling down at the end time. So we can see, we have heard that it was folded like, where was it? On the verse 12, and I saw when the sixth stamp was undone, and there was a great earth shock, and the sun became black as her cloth, and all the moon become as blood. So this is what we talked before. At the end time, everything is changing. So it is in disorder because of the disaster, because of the destruction there, and the smokes went up. So it's like this moon is stained with blood, and the sun is dark like a hair cloth. So that is how it appears. So the star, the verse 13, the star of heaven were falling to the earth, and the earth is like folding, was folded like paper. So all of these things appears at the end time. So this is the end time, and some people say that they're like it's funny. There is nothing like an end time. People who say that they're used by the devil, like the Great World War doesn't exist. Yeah, devils doesn't wish that, because if the world war occurs on this earth, so their time ends. So all of the teams of devils don't like that. But people who follow the God of Abraham, the true God, the one who gathered Jews back to their land, say that there is the end time, which is we are talking about. So I have taught that to you. I taught you, the disaster which hits the earth, which will suffer this world, and so on and so forth, which will hit this earth. And we can see the defeat of America, that people don't believe, like, oh, how can that be possible? But it doesn't works with your mind or your eyes, which says it, but it's according to the words of God. So we're going to enter that. For people who say that there is no world war, it's funny. So if there is no world war, because it's Eliyahu who say that, so there should not be an earthquake which is bursting, and there should not be like strong wind or flood. There should be like, but the reality is everything that Eliah said is applying on your earth. And I said in 2003 that cars will fly, and you didn't believe, but at the moment it's accomplished. And it's the same way. World war must happen. World war must happen, and it